You can record a great song on not so good gear and it's still a great song, but you can record a bad song on really great gear and it's still a bad song. More does not always equal better. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brew in the Stew Day 9. Today's episode is all about figuring out when you're helping a song versus overcrowding it. I think the key here is definitely balancing less with enough. Of course, it's fun for songs to have a lot of different instruments communicating and intertwining, but at the end of the day, you don't want any one instrument to get in the way of a more important piece. And I think this is probably why there are solos in a song in the first place. Yes, we want to see you rip on your instrument and impress us with your skills. What's more impressive is when an instrument supports the main heart of the song rather than trying to outperform it. What tends to make a song great is sticking with the best idea of a song rather than trying to glue in too many good ideas. If there's one thing that I love about recording and writing songs, good ideas tend to inspire more good ideas. This is a great concept, but it's one of the main things that tend to lead to songs becoming a bit overcrowded. Getting in a recording environment, creating a lot of good ideas, practicing restraint with what has to be added to a song versus what should be saved for later is an important skill. Every part must earn its place. Less is more until it isn't. Recording your song puts you in a position where you might add too many things to the song, but it's extremely easy to experiment with taking those things away. I do this in mixing and I do it in song composition. When it comes to mixing, I'll decide which parts are the main components to the song, which parts might just be decoration, and for those pieces that are more decorative, I'll start with those at a very low level and slowly bring up the level just so you can barely hear them. It's not about making the main parts louder, it's about making the less important elements quieter. The most important point is its clear message and whether or not that is correctly communicated to the listener. Slow down, practice patience, and always remind yourself, what am I trying to communicate with this song? Serve the song itself by deciding what good ideas might need to go to another song. The only part of a song you should be married to is the core idea, the core message. In the process of recording, you might find some really great ideas, but it's a great display of artistry to decide that a good idea might need to be cut. I built Studio San Francisco to make a place that's easy for people to create. Engineers always included, full backline is included. Recording not only helps to reveal clutter, but it helps to either remove it or find a good place for it. At the end of the day, the goal is not to make the song bigger just because you can. The goal is to make it clearer, stronger, and more honest. Sometimes that means adding something, but sometimes that means taking something away. Serve the song, serve the artist, and keep moving. Cheers. It's good brew.